Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. From what I last remember, sorry. We didn't get too lucky with the enchanting table, but we won't worry about that today. At least for now, these chests will remain a mess. I've upped my mic volume in this video because I'm sick and tired of having to raise the volume every time I mumble, and I do that a lot. I mumble a lot. I'm sorry. It ruins the videos a little bit. Okay, here we go. We're gonna look for some diamond. If you don't like it, no lighty. We might as well sit here and have a little chat. So, you've probably noticed on the YouTube channel, I have been doing other things other than Minecraft. I do want to do another episode of Planet Crafter. That's probably what'll come out next after this video. I'm not sure, but probably Planet Crafter. The video, the Terraria video did really not well. But that's okay. I don't care too much. I'm just saying it. I'm gonna still do it because I do enjoy a bit of Terraria, and the start of that episode did go like weirdly well, like unfathomably well. I can say the title isn't clickbait on that video because I've never been that lucky before. How like the one time I'm like, oh hey, Terraria is a fun game, let's record that. And the fucking hundreds and hundreds of different playthroughs I've done of that game, I've never been that lucky. Which to me just shouts, keep making videos on it. And that's what I'm gonna do. It has been a long time though since I did play Terraria. I hope there's a bunch of new stuff for me to enjoy. And as for like the direction of this series, I really just wanna, I always get jealous, right, when I watch other Minecraft YouTubers where they do like hardcore worlds and then they build these ginormous things everywhere and it looks amazing and they've got loads of stuff everywhere, and I want some sort of version, my own version of that. I just want to get to a comfortable spot in the survival where I can just go and just build. I'm not sure if I'll do the whole like beacons and make things. I'll probably be lazy about in that respect because I am lazy. Beacons just seems like a hassle. I know it makes it a lot faster to do, but scary. Redstone is another thing that I find scary too. I don't entirely, well, I'm terrible with the redstone. Let's just get that straight. If you wanted me to make a door right now, I wouldn't be able to do it. Without a video, would not be able to do it. So I don't know if my brain is capable of understanding redstone, but I would like to at the very least follow some tutorials and build some stuff. The most adept thing I've ever done with redstone is probably just an automatic sugarcane farm. That's the extent of my knowledge. Like building an iron golem farm or any kind of farm that requires redstone, I don't have a clue. But that is what YouTube is for. That is what I will be doing when I want to make those things. If I don't link who I got the video from in the description, just tell me, because I do want to do that. I don't want to just take someone's design. I'll try and remember to add their videos in the description, but if I forget and it's not in the description, like, just tell me. I will remedy it. Man, there's no diamonds here. Okay, new direction. This one isn't working. But yeah, I want to be as fair as possible with this channel. I don't want to, like, yoink anything. I don't want to do really crappy reaction bullshit. I have morals, okay? I may be poor, but I have morals. You'd think someone like me living off £400 a month would be a little more desperate for money, but I'm not. It's okay. I won't do scummy things. This video will never be used at any point in the future to show my hypocrisy in me saying not gonna do scummy things, and then in the future I'm not gonna do scummy things. This video will never be used in that way to prove a point against me. No, I'm not gonna do scummy stuff. If I do scummy stuff, let me know. I'll remedy it. I will fix it, as I always do. But yeah, if you're struggling to believe that I live on £400 a month, that's yep. Why is that, like $500 a month? That's me. That's me. I do that barely. I always find it funny, like whenever I watch, well, it's not really funny, it's just tragic, but whenever I watch like the Ramsey show or something of people really struggling with money and they have like no money and they say how much they make a month or like a year, it's always so much more than I have in a month Like, they always make so much more money a month than I do, and I don't. It always makes me sad. It makes me a little, purely because I don't make that money. And you might be wondering, well, why don't you have a job? Simple. I don't have functioning legs, or joints for that matter. They do function, but it's extremely painful. So I am classed as disabled. That is me. Disabled man, classed as disabled by my government. They're like, yep, wow, really? It hurts to stand up, and you can only stand up for like 5 to 10 minutes at a time before needing to sit down. Yeah, that's probably bad. There we go, diamonds. That took a while. I tell you, it took a while to figure out what my disability was, because it was like, it was so weird. It was such a pain to figure out. It, like, my disability didn't really start until like after college, which I always say, I'm really glad I'm not into football or any kind of sports activities, because if I was, imagine how devastated I would be after like spending my whole life learning or like participating and getting better at like football or something, to only learn that in my 20s I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. Could you imagine? I used to go to the gym, and that was hard. That was devastating. To not be able to do that anymore. Really messed me up, that did. I was like, I got like the realization of, there's a lot of things that I won't be able to do anymore. Like having to go anywhere. If going to say like, if I have a doctor's appointment, thankfully it's always at the one pharmacy. So I just get a taxi to drop me right outside of the pharmacy, and then I go in and sit down. But if I ever have to go somewhere far away, I will have to go on Google Maps and figure out where exactly to get dropped off so I can find a seat. I need to have a seat nearby because the pain is crazy. Just 10 minutes, 5 minutes of standing up. It depends, right? It's not like, what's the word? It's not like a fixed amount of time. It's different day by day. So like today, when I woke up and went downstairs and made breakfast, my feet were aching immediately, and I could probably just tolerate 5 minutes. We have a chair in our kitchen though, so it's not all bad. I can sit down. But going from like a somewhat healthy, like 19-year-old to not being able to do anything when I turned 20, that was a hard pill to swallow. I'm on like I have to take pain meds now every day. It's quite the life, like the lifestyle shift. Although I was a computer geek, you know, as you can probably tell. I spent a lot of time just gaming, which I am thankful for, because if it was anything else, boy oh boy, if it was anything else, my only regret is because I didn't know any of this stuff in school. Like, I was a terrible student, horrible student, never took anything seriously, failed all of my tests in school, have no grades. So, I mean, that's on me, right? That's no one's fault. But now I don't have any qualifications, and finding a job from home is basically impossible. Not impossible, but I've applied to a lot of jobs because I don't have like I don't have a grade in English or math. They usually just say no. They're like, no, sorry, need someone else, not you. I'm not awful at maths, I don't think. I'm not awful at maths. I did want to make games as well. I really wanted to learn how to make games, but my brain isn't good. I don't have a functional brain as well as body. Tragic. It's a tragic story. Sometimes I am grateful for how stupid I am. If I was a lot smarter, I'd probably be really depressed. But yeah, that's me. I need sticks. I don't know why I came out and started spamming all this stuff. It's kind of personal stuff, but oh well, it's there now. I'll leave it in, probably. Iron, don't need you. We only got 21 diamonds in all of that, dude. Yeah, I used to enjoy going to the gym a lot. I enjoyed everything about it, like the protein shakes and then getting up, going there. I used to go there like straight after college. It was good. Good time. I enjoyed it. I had a friend that I went with. It's fun. I don't want any sympathy votes though. No sympathy here. No like, oh, I'm so sorry for you in the comments. No, so sad. Yeah, I know that. It's sad, but I don't want sympathy. This doesn't get me anything. Doesn't get me anywhere. No, but on the other hand, if you're feeling sad and want to give me money, because you're like, holy crap, this guy lives on $400, $500 a month, £400 a month. Maybe we could give him money. I'll take money. I'll take free. I'll take free money. That is kind of the goal with this channel. I don't want to be greedy, but I want to, you know, not be stressed out all the time. I'm going to continue applying for jobs. It's just very, it's very degrading, you know, when you apply to like 100 jobs and then the only ones that get back to you, there's like 10 that get back to you and they're all just saying, it's just a fucking copy and paste sorry email. Like, no, sorry. No, I don't have fortune. Oh, what a waste. Yeah, it's always a copy and paste email where they're like, yeah, we're sorry to tell you, but we found somebody else, or we're no longer accepting applicants, or you know, something. They always do some sort of copy and paste, which is fine. It's a company, you know, they don't have to do be personal with it. I mean, I imagine they have to send a lot of those emails out, and to be like, to write each individual one out personally would be stupid. Waste of resources. Gross waste of resources, you know? But that doesn't make it any less degrading for me when I get that same crappy copy-paste bot email. But yeah, I did try to learn Unity. I got okay at it. It's been a while, so I don't really remember this stuff now, but I did get okay at it. I made 2 games, 2 really terrible games, but they were beginner games, so I didn't really care if they were good or not. But like from when I was growing up, I always wanted to do either YouTube or Minecraft. YouTube or making games. When I was a kid, I was really sure that I could make better games than everyone else. I was like, you know, if I made that game, I would have added so many more cool things. And then like, I suppose it'd be elementary school for America, but towards the end of primary school for me, I learned that YouTube existed. Or like YouTube just came out, I forget. And right away, before I even knew, before like anyone really knew that you could make money from it, I always wanted to do it. I grew up watching Minecraft videos in like 2011 or whatever it was. That was fun. I remember watching this guy on like this cliffside making a snowman, and I was flabbergasted. I saw that snowman and I was like, oh my god, I really want this game. And I always remember being sad because every video I'd watch though was on a computer and I only had an Xbox, and it wasn't out on Xbox yet. It always made me sad. I really wanted it. Anything else? And then like as I was growing up, people started, because you wasn't allowed to talk about it at first. I remember YouTube doing this really weird thing where you were not allowed to discuss that you made money from YouTube. It was like against TOS at some point. Like in the early days. I remember people like breaking the rule and saying, oh, we're not supposed to say this, but we'd make money off YouTube. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, that is what I want to do when I grow up. That is it. That's my goal. But I also felt equally the same way about making games. But I leaned like way harder into YouTube. Like I remember when I got an iPad as a child, it was like the best thing ever, and I made a video on it saying, guys, I'm gonna make YouTube eventually. I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos eventually. Just this like 14-year-old kid in a onesie, in like a red onesie, on his bed spouting nonsense. Guys, I'm gonna start making YouTube videos when I get a computer. Wait for me. Oh my lord. That was me. That was my purest form. I believe that YouTube channel was called like Double Jointed Madness or something. Because I'm double jointed, obviously. It comes with like the really crappy joints things. It's like a bonus. Really crappy flexible joints that are always in pain. Did I say what the diagnosis was? Hypermobility. I got diagnosed with it when I was a kid, but back then it wasn't really known, so, you know, there wasn't a lot of science on it back then. Diagnosed when I was like 4 years old. But they said, right, that it wouldn't become a problem until like in my 30s. And long behold, I arrive in my, like, I'm 19 and I can feel it start happening. Like, I always felt it as a kid, but it was never extreme. I always felt the pain, but I never really went out, so I never, like, back then I could stand for way more than 10 minutes. I could stand for hours. But I always wondered, like, whenever I'd sit and cross my legs, it would hurt a lot. And, like, standing up for too long would hurt a lot, but I always got told, you know, that's normal. And then when I finally got out of college and started work, I was finding myself in excruciating pain. I had to quit 2 jobs because I was in so much pain. But I kept getting told that, you know, the pain in your feet, that's normal. Where's this slime? You know, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to standing up at long periods of time, but it never got better, and it was always... I always described it as, like, standing on or walking on shards of glass. You in here? No. That's above me, right? Or like here? Yeah, it's like walking on glass. Or a better description I got when I was speaking to the doctor, they asked me, is it like walking on hot coal? And I was like, yeah, that's a better description than shards of glass. Oh, hello. Oh yeah. Yeah, walking on hot coal. That's it. It's literally like walking on fire. It's gotta be above me. Apologies if you can't see. I'm forgetting to put on torches. Hello? Oh. Where are you? Oh, hello. Oh, wait. I don't have the looting sword on me. No! Oh well. It's fine. These guys usually drop loads. Slime chunk right here, though. Good to know. Okay, how do you do it again? Is it like... No. Is it like... this? Okay. So, is it this chunk or this chunk? Is there a way of knowing that? I'll dig both out. Why not? Slime chunk. Hello. Getting slimes early is nice. I mean, I suppose I was destined to run into it eventually. Yeah, we want to do this chunk as well, just in case. It was this one. I forgot what I was talking about. Like, walking on, like, hot coal. Yeah, that's what it's like, standing up for, like, more than 5 minutes. I've tried everything. The hot coal burning, though, isn't a result of my joints. That's another thing I got diagnosed with. That was plantar fasciitis. I don't know if it's treatable. I've tried a lot of different things. Like, I got these plantar fasciitis, like, cushions that you put in the soles of your shoes. It doesn't really help. I've got, well, they kind of help, but not really. I found a walking stick to be more useful. Although, because I have hypermobility, walking sticks really hurt my wrist. So, it's a lose-lose, man. It's a lose-lose. It's like, oh, a walking stick reduces the pain in your feet. However, you now have to contend with new pain in your wrist. It's a big prank. So, if this truly is Slimmer chunk, I need to cut out this chunk as well, just in case it was this one that it spawned in. But yeah, that's why I'm doing YouTube, because I just don't know what else to do. I've tried applying for jobs, and, you know, I'm gonna not stop doing that. But if I have so much free time, I might as well do something, you know? And why not do YouTube? There's a lot of nice people out there. Maybe someone could help me out. I haven't got any way of, like, donating set up. I don't even know if I will bother doing that. I mean, if you want to donate to me, let me know. Okay, I'm not saying no. I do need the help. But until someone offers, I'm just not gonna set it up. Another charity case, yeah, I still like trying to be somewhat independent. How tall does this room need to be? Is this fine? I'll go one higher just in case. But yeah, sorry, there's probably gonna be a lack of editing in this video just because of the sheer rant. It feels good to talk about it though. Everyone who knows about it is like, there's no point talking to them about it because it's just, I'll do the editing. It feels nice to be able to talk about it. Yeah, my hypermobility, like, I did go through like a lot of pain when I was in school, but it was like, you know, it's just something you wouldn't guess it to be like hypermobility related, or like you wouldn't think it'd be a disability at all. You just chalk it up to like growth pain or something. That's usually what happened. I never really talked about it either. Like, I noticed it like in assemblies and halls and whatever, we'd have to sit down and cross our leg, and I was always so confused how everyone else was able to do it the whole time without issue, but me, I was like in pain just by sitting down and crossing my legs. It always confused me that people could do it. I was like, how do you sit still for so long? Doesn't it hurt? But I never asked anyone if it hurt because I just didn't see a point. I was a kid. Oh, I'm gonna have to fill that in, aren't I? Oh, right. I kind of forgot. I don't want slime spawning here. Hello? But it's a big cave. I don't want to do that. I simply refuse. Nope, that's a problem for another time. I hope you guys don't mind the ranting. There's a lot of stuff I could talk about. I always felt like ashamed as well when I was a kid. Oh, well, not even more recently, really. Like, my mom would ask, because she's disabled too, she would ask me to mow the lawn. Something as simple as mow the lawn. And it always, I would do it, but it would always hurt so much. I just hid the fact that it hurt. But it always hurt me a lot. Because, like, the shaking of the motor in the lawnmower really messed up my wrist. Oh, there's so much stuff I won't be able to do, but oh well. In like the last 6 years, or last 5 years, been slowly coming to terms with it. You know, traveling, I'm just gonna be like a weight on everyone's shoulders when it comes to traveling, because we have to accommodate me and my disabilities. That's part of the why that I don't have a passport. I do need one just for like ID purposes, but I don't plan on going out of the country. As much as I would love to go to like Japan or Switzerland or New Zealand, somewhere nice like that, I don't have the money to pay for a passport, let alone think about that stuff. You know, everyone needs a holiday. Everyone needs a break. But like a holiday for me is just another form of stress. Because it's like, there's so much to consider when going on holiday. We just traveled to a place in our country called Wales. And we've been going there for years. We already know the place. It's good. It's good. I do like to try and swim. Swimming is like the one thing that I can do, and it also helps alleviate some of the pain. It relaxes all the tension in my joints. I don't know why I'm going on and on about this. I'm sorry. I'm probably boring the life out of everyone. I'm looking forward to this YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do it for a really long time. I've tried before on a different YouTube channel that had like 500 subscribers, but I got botted at some point, so a lot of those subs are just fake. And that was like the YouTube channel from when I was a kid, and I didn't really want to associate with it anymore. I just wanted to start fresh, so that's what this is. This channel is just a fresh start. I did live stream for a while on Twitch and made a bit of money off that. Dude, getting that paycheck, I got like 2 paychecks from Twitch, 2 or 3, I can't remember. I think it was 2. But getting that first paycheck, oh my god. The glee, the joy that I felt when I got that first paycheck. It was £70. And back then I didn't make £400 a month, I made 320. So getting £70, oh my god. It felt so good. I always got emotional as well when people donated money. It didn't happen often, but you know, when it did, it helps a lot. Those were the good days, man, when I was in college and live streaming. Before, like, my disability really kicked it up a notch and got worse. It's just weird, because, like, whenever I look up hypermobility, it doesn't, like, my case just feels like an anomaly, you know? It feels strange. I feel like an outcast in a group of outcasts. So, while I'm looking for work and, you know, doing other things, I'm pursuing my dream of being a YouTuber. Maybe I'll try learning coding as well on the side, but this is like the main goal. Doing this for a living would be so nice. Be so nice. Oh, this is it. I'm starting here. This is what I'm doing. Minecraft, because I spent, like, before I uploaded the first video to this YouTube channel, I spent like fucking a year and a half just trying to figure out what I wanted to even do on YouTube. I really wanted to do gaming because gaming is like my life. It's all I can do. And I've tried other things. I've tried doing a podcast. I've tried making like competitive gaming videos or like tech videos. But I'm not really qualified in tech, so I didn't really commit to it. Like, I'd talk about computer components, but I didn't have the money to buy the computer components, so it'd just be like a slideshow, and it just felt, you know, there are actual people with qualifications and degrees and experience and knowledge that far exceeds me, so that felt pointless. I do know a little bit about computers, but most people that make videos on computer components know far more than me. But I was passionate about it. Why? Like, that's the only reason why I started doing it. I did like competitive games, Rainbow Six Siege for a while. That was fun until the game got ruined, but yeah, that's a completely different story. Devs really messed that one up through hard. Would it be better to just do like... We got nearly a stack of diamonds from this. Not all bad. I've been ranting for most of it. I'm not sure how much I'll keep in, but I do want to, like... I did enjoy the talk about me, like the issues I've had over the past couple of years. So I'll probably try and keep most of that in. It is going to be a pain going through this and listening to myself again. But alas, that is the YouTube life. That is the editing life. You know, when I've got this... When it comes to this disability, I can only complain about so much. This video is going to be long. Maybe we won't have time for building in this episode. But I enjoyed it, man. This video is just... It's gonna suck to watch, but for me personally, it's been amazing. It's actually been so good to rant about this. Like, I feel like a bit of relief to get it out there. Weird. I've never felt this way about talking to it, like, with people I know. It's nice to just have an audience that'll listen. Like, no offense, but you can't say anything to me because it's a recording. So all you have to do is shut up and listen, and it's nice. No interruptions. Also, no sympathy as well. That aggravates me. Like, when I'm talking to people about it, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I know they're just, you know, they're just being nice, but I already live with it, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird about that, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't like people being concerned. I don't like having to borrow money off people. I don't like being concerned. I don't like I don't want people to think about me and like think about worry or just, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want people to worry about me. It's going to be hard editing this video based on my normal editing style that I've been doing for the past couple days, because a lot of it is just going to be left in. It's going to be like a 20-minute video, but I didn't really accomplish much in this episode. It'll be a different kind of video. I'll just upload this, and yeah, we got some diamonds in this episode, I suppose. I already spent most of them, but in the next episode, we'll probably get something going. I mean, right now, this is just like a shell of a base. It's not really particularly anything. I need to hook that up. I need to build that room out, build up a spot here, finish all this next time. Sorry for ranting, that kind of ruined the episode a bit, but like I said, it was more so for me than you. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video somehow, drop a like and subscribe, and goodbye.